John Kirkgasser, Kirk Anderson, and Ralph Linus, all members of the Wilmington chapter of the Chorus of the Brandywine, got together in 1976 and formed the Rodney Squires Barbershop Quartet. This blend of talented voices has made the Rodney Squires into one of the premier barbershop groups in the area. Let's tune in to their old-time barbershop harmonies.
Gee, I wish that I could write a song, but every time I try it turns out wrong. Wouldn't it be great to write a song and get the whole wide world to sing along? If I could write a song and get the world to sing along, think of all the music there would be. The earth would start to ring and everyone would sing a song of peace and love and harmony. With 3 billion voices singing together, oh, what a happy sound. And just to think it's my music that makes the world go round. And people feeling sad would have a reason to be glad. I would do it with a melody. If I could get all the world to sing along, how wonderful this world would be. If I could get all the world to sing along, how wonderful this world would be. You see, how wonderful this world would be. Gee, what a world this would be.
We almost forgot to tell you who the winners to our giveaway were. And the question was, what is the suburban hotel and restaurant featured on our commercials? It just began last week, as a matter of fact. And the answer is, the Brandywine Sheraton. And I hope you'll all visit our new sponsor and mention that you saw about it on Focus Delaware. Now, the 5th winner, who wins the 5th caller who won the Reverie album, is Charles Davis of Bellamy Drive, Newcastle, Delaware. And the 10th caller who won 2 dinners to Tarabikos Restaurant, featured on tonight's Restaurant Corner, is Ina Vatvars. I hope I got that name pronounced correctly. And she lives on Ravine Road, Highland Woods, Wilmington, Delaware. I congratulate both of our winners. And as you can see, I'm standing next to our barbershop quartet. I think I clashed a little bit. Sorry, gentlemen. I think John is over here, right? Okay.
Right.
You don't look alike at all. I don't know why I did that. Can you introduce the men that behind these spectacular voices?
Okay. On my immediate right is Maynard Dill, who's our lead singer. And on my immediate left is Ralph Linus, who sings bass. And the most difficult part on the far left is Kirk Anderson. And I'm John Kirkgasser, and I sing tenor.
What's the most difficult part?
I think probably baritone. It doesn't make any sense to anybody but the baritone.
Well, as a baritone, I can understand that. Now, John, why called the Rodney Squires?
Well, the name was a takeoff, of course, on Caesar Rodney and on Rodney Square in downtown Wilmington, and the idea came about the time of the quartet formation, which was in 1976 at the time of the bicentennial.
Oh. Well, let me ask Ralph a question or two. Ralph, when the barbershop quartets originated, what gave impetus to it, and why did they form?
Actually, we don't know exactly when they formed. Back in the 17th and 18th centuries, barbershops used to keep instruments available for the use of their patrons while they were waiting for use in the chair. Somewhere during that period of time, it changed from the instrumentalist to the vocalist. It's not really a part of recorded history, but they were active in the American scene, during the turn of the century. In the Wilmington area, we had between 1900 and 1937, we had over 60 quartets active throughout the area. Down on Market Street, old Rago's Pool Room, on the Wilmington Steamship Lines had one, in the theaters down there, and then they were active throughout the Wilmington area. Today, there are over 40,000 men interested in this hobby. It is a hobby. Our hobby is called SPEBSQSA, and that stands for the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America, Incorporated. And there's 40,000 of us that use this as our hobby.
Now, I understand that charity work is a very important part of the barbershop tradition. Is that correct?
That's something we're very proud of. Our society service project is the Institute of Logopedics. in Wichita, Kansas. Logopedics, of course, is the care of children and adults who have speech impairments. Our society has donated over $3 million to this institute out there, and we're very proud of the fact that we help. And a matter of fact, our motto is that we sing that they shall speak. And we're very proud of the service project that we have out there.
John, where do you generally perform?
Well, mostly in and around the Wilmington area. We're all, of course, from Wilmington. Occasionally we get out of state into nearby New Jersey, Pennsylvania. But just about every imaginable kind of organization that you could conceive of, it's surprising. There are a great deal of requirement for entertainment, for dinner meetings, for banquets, for weddings. You think of it, and we've done it, I suspect, at one time or another.
Now, aren't competitions an important part of what you do?
They are, and incidentally, it's interesting. It's not just the quartets that compete, but also the choruses. As Ralph mentioned, there are 40,000 society members, and they're organized in 750 choruses. One of the more major choruses, incidentally, being right here in Wilmington, meets Monday night at St. Elizabeth's, matter of fact. And the choruses compete as well as the quartets.
Now, suppose these people out there would like to hire the Rodney Squires Barbershop Quartet. How would they go about contacting you?
Well, Maynard Dill, on my right, is our contact man. I don't know Maynard's phone number, but
Maynard?
I'm sure he does.
998-7625.
That's 998-7625 if you'd like to book the Barbershop Quartet for an affair that you might be having. Gentlemen, would you be kind enough to do another song?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
On a Sunday morn sat a maid forlorn with her sweetheart by her side. Through the window pane she looked at the rain. We must stay home, Joe, she cried. There's a picnic too at the Old Point View. It's a shame it rained today. Then the boy drew near, kissed away each tear, and she heard him softly say, wait till the sun shines, Nellie. When the clouds go drifting by, we will be happy, Nellie. Don't you cry, for we'll go down Lover's Lane, we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, by and by. Down Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, by and by, by and by, yes, by and by.
Right now, I'm going to leave you with a group who you've just heard before, the Rodney Squires Barbershop Quartet. See you next week.
Some folks say I'm sentimental, that I can't deny. I can't help feeling sentimental, and here is the reason why. I wish they'd write songs again the way they wrote them back in Dad and Mother's. Those were the days, those melodies, those harmonies will always be a precious memory to me. There were songs with a smile and there were songs with a tear. There were songs of old Broadway. I wish they'd write songs again the way they wrote them back in Dad and Mother's day. With songs like Mandy Lee, I love you, did I do my Mandy Lee? Since first I met you on the village green. Down at old Aunt Dinah's quilting party on the way to seeing Nellie home. There were songs with a smile and there were songs with a tear. There were songs of old Broadway, and we should write songs again the way they wrote them back in Dad and Mother's wonderful days. Take me back to dear old Dad and Mother's days. Those were the good old days. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes